Los Andreas Pompey. And I'd like to say to you guys, happy May Day to all the Republicans out there. We're playing it here on the Monday instead of the Sunday because it's May Day. It's an extra weekend. It is on the Monday, just for this only as it's like, you know, May Day. That's why it's called an extra weekend. So, however, all the Premier League games will be played today instead of yesterday. So here we go. We are live here today. This is it. RB Newport versus Los Andreas Pompey. And this is it. And we are live. And let's get straight into it right now. RB, Red Bull gives you wings. We'll take on Los Andreas Pompey. And we know that today it's going to be a real important game. It's going to be. It's Monday Night Soccer. Obviously, it's Bank Holiday Monday. So there's no games at all here today. But instead, I know it's May Day. I know it's Bank Holiday Monday, of course, in the RSE. So there's Premier League games we played today instead of yesterday. RB Newport will be playing Pompey. Pompey did actually recently beat South Coast on Wednesday last week. And can they turn that around today? Have to wait and see. Now, Sago. Victor Fisher. Now, Hodgson here. So it's 1-0 at the moment between these two teams at the Olympic Stadium. Now, Josh Reed. Chance for RB Newport. Good tackle. And that's going to be a free kick. Dyer had the ball, and then he just got tackled, taken down by Marcano. So it's going to be a free kick here on Monday's May Day Premier League special 3 o'clock games. We only got 3 matches played because the other games we played on Friday because of the cup game they played. Chance. Save. Now Scott Hodgson. Good defending again. With the ball here. No, he doesn't. Now Sam Cox. Now Carnu. Oh, Carnu won the ball there. Jesus. A goal! Pompey are in front. And they did the same thing to South Coast. Punished them at their home ground. They could do the same thing here today at the Olympic Stadium. Pompey are leading. Play up Pompey. Los Andreas Pompey are 1-0 up against RB Newport. Very good goal. Carnu won the ball. We could see Carnu's pace right down the line. Had the ball. He just took over. Ivan McKenna won the ball and he just took him out. And then Possible sweated it to Adam Scholes and then smacked it in. It's 1-0 Pompey. Goal. 1-0. RB Newport are losing by 1-0. Los Andreas Pompey are leading by 1-0. RB Newport are losing at home. So not good. Not good at all. Now James McQueen with the ball. Ian Cantello. Save from the keeper. And there you have it. The score is the score at half-time. It's actually RB Newport 0. Los Andreas Pompey 1. let's get straight into the match anyway. Let's can't do the ball. Let's get straight into half time. Let's get straight to the second half. Clearance away. Taylor Neal. Gary Medell. Goals. Boots the ball. Now there's a chance here for good tackle. Now there's a chance here for Josh Reed. Now free kick for RB Newport now. RB Newport got a free kick just outside the box. And now Ian Contello comes off and Gonzalo Ramirez comes on for RB Newport. Header. Ooh, close. Not close enough though. That could have been a goal, that could have been, but okay. Good tackle. René Xhaka. Leon Dyer. Dyer scores 1v1 and a goal. And Pompey are 2 in front. And I think that it'll be another good win for Pompey if they actually win this game. And they are leading by 2-0. And they are going wild. They are definitely going wild here today. Los Andreas Pompey are 2-0 in front against Red Bull Newport away from home. And it could be another win for Pompey. And Pompey are leading by 2-0 by this guy, Leon Dyer. Composure, equaliser, goal. So 2-0 Pompey. And if Pompey win today, they will move up to 48 points and 10th in the table. And that would be very good for them if they win today. So, yeah, very, very good. But I think obviously RB Newport know that they definitely will be playing next season anyway, these two teams. But I think they can play a bit of fun or play a bit of pride until for build up for the next season momentum. That's what Oliver Aldis said in his interview before the game. He said that this game is more for next season's momentum and the players and the team, if they're right for next season, etc. That's what Pompey really much are looking at. Really, they're more focused on for next season, but they're using these games as like momentum going towards for next season. Pompey for the next campaign. But if they want to try and finish high at the table, that's the best thing. They can get a lot of money if they get up to 10th in the league. If they finish 10th, that would be big. That would be. There's a chance here now. Carney with the ball, bit of pace here. Now lost the ball there from Ivan Makano. And there's a chance here, possibly here for Hodgson here. Good defending. Chance here for goal. RB Newport scores. And David Zapata equalises. That's 1 goal back in the game though. Is it time now for RB Newport to turn things around? We don't know yet, but it could be. Goal scorer number. Yeah, very good goal right there. That is a very good goal. Number 10, David Zapata scores to make it a goal. Can they turn it? Can they make it a draw? We'll have to wait and see. So it's going to be 2-1 to Los Andreas Pompey. But can RB Newport turn it around? It could be. But Pompey win today would be very good. It's a bit of a battle between these two teams for that top half of the table between these two teams. And at the moment, it's 2-1. Now Collins. Medell. Scalzi. Scalzi offside. Offside. There you go. Foot. Is a very good game it's been indeed. Pompey do get the result. Pompey win the match. Full-time score is RB Newport 1, Los Andreas Pompey 2, and Pompey have got another 3 points in the bag. Extra 3 points up to 48 points. Very, very good. Let's get now into the next match. Next match is going to be Sporting Sand Lake and Kings Park Rovers. That's the next matchup. Oh, oh. We are live, and here we go. Kings Park Rovers versus Sporting Sand Lake here on May Day. Anyways, here we go. Let's get straight into this matchup right now, and here we go. And there you go. Let's get straight into it right now. Sporting Sand Lake versus Kings Park Rovers, and here we go. And we are live for this match, and let's get straight into it. So Sporting will take on. Oh, that's a crap. What was he doing there? So now it's gonna be a throw-in now for Kings Park Rovers. What the earth? That was an awful pass. That was for Sporting. Now, a chance for Eto here. Eto. Oh. Save. Oh, Sporting Sand Lake are being a little bit sharper, but they're making a little bit of mistakes up front, though, at the same time. But now Kings Park have got a free kick here. And now Emil El Ghazi wins the ball here for Sporting. But I think these two teams would play for a bit of just a bit of a match before the season finishes between these two teams. Finish their season off in the 17th of May. That's when everyone plays that week. Boney! Oh! Chance, but very close indeed. That could be the goal, that really could be, but okay. Now, chance. Now keeper again. Take him out. I took him out. That's a sliding tackle, that is. From one of the defenders for the Karaman Menjabi. Took him out, he did. Now Sporting now losing the ball. Now Kings Park having the chance, but now they lost the ball to Sporting now. Now Veluso, now chance here for Jota. Jota. Ben Benson. Ghazi. Eto. Chance, possibly. Eto. Shot goal! Sporting scores by Samuel Eto. The Kangaroon forward equalises. This is man, the 37-year-old, scores to make it 1-0 to Sporting Sand Lake. And that's very, very good. Goal, 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 goal. All day long. There you go. Goal scorer right there. Number 81, Samuel Eto. It's 1-0. 1-0 Sporting. Defending there. Oh, Eto. Cross Meto. Chance, possibly. No, not good. Close, but not close enough. Oh, it's a good block that is now. Oh. Chance here. Oh, good defending there from Sporting. That could have been a goal to make it 1-1 there. Mark Austin. The defending was very, very... They are a good defending team now, though. I've got to give this team credit, Sporting Sand Lake, this season. They've got a very good defensive team. They actually blocked it away from... Could have been a goal, but... Corner now for Kings Park. Bruno Fernandes. And there you have it. That's half-time. 1-0. Now Gelson. Now Bruno Fernandes. Chance here. Goal! And it's 1-1. And Miguel Almiron equalises. Miguel Almiron, the Paraguay forward, equalises to make it 1-1. Goal returns there. Kings Park Rovers are back in the game. So it's 1-1. Now chance. Now Gelson Fernandes here. Almiron. Nope. Chance. Good defending again. Almiron. are close. Bruno, save. It boots the ball away. Now Jota. Can they try and get in that late goal here? Kings Potter did lose to Hassenfield Terriers last week, so maybe this could be a right time to try and get a win, maybe. But no, it's a goal, possibly. Oh my God, goal. Samuel Eto'o scores. He chips over the goalkeeper. And now, this is over right now. Sporting take the 3 points, I believe, at the end of the matchup. That is a very, very, very good win. Or very last minute goal from Samuel Eto'o. He's been fantastic. He's been up front, he has, for Sporting. Just lobbed the goalkeeper. Nothing happens. He's just pretending nothing happens. And guess what? Goal. And Sporting are 2-1 in front. So Ben Rodson comes off, replaced by number 25, Jamie Hopcutt. Anyway, let's get straight into now back to the game again. Now Gelson Fernandez, that's a slide tackle. Now here's Bruno Fernandez. Oh. It could have been a strike for a goal, but it's going to be all over anyways. And I think Sporting do take the 3 points possibly. It's all over. Very good win that is for Sporting Sand Lake. They do take those 3 points. They win the match here today. This guy has done it all today. Samuel Eto'o wins the 2 goals and gets probably the man of the match today because he's been absolutely fantastic. He's been. So full-time score: Sporting Sand Lake 2, Kings Park Rovers 1. Right, next match is going to be Sporting versus Arsenal Phoenix. Big game for Arsenal because we know that they need to try and win today. Otherwise, if they don't win, then it's a big problem for maybe relegation for next season. They have to win this game. But Sporting have got to play. They won the match anyway, so that's good. South Coast have got to play Liverpool on Thursday in the Europa League semi-finals. But however, today on May Day, South Coast will play Arsenal Phoenix live right now. South Coast Eagles. And we're here to show you why. It's on the big game. We're the Eagles. We're flying high. Anyways, let's get straight into the matchup right here, right now. South Coast have got to play Liverpool in the Europa League on Thursday. But however, today, on May Day, on Bank Holiday Monday, South Coast will be playing against a team who are in the relegation zone, fighting for their lives at the bottom. Arsenal Phoenix. They have to win today themselves today, Phoenix, if they got a chance on getting out of that relegation position, because Morgan Wolves have been the ones who've been doing well under Niko Kovac and clearing away from them as possible. So they're in a big trouble at the moment, Phoenix, and maybe that 10 years in the top flight might come to an end this season. If they lose today, they're not confirmed relegated just yet, but if they lose another game afterwards, if Morgan get a result in any other games coming up, they can't play today because the team they should be playing against, they're in the cup semi-finals this weekend, so that's why Morgan Wolves won't be playing until Friday, their matchup. This match day until Friday, because of the team played in the semis on the Saturday. But instead, they got to really need to look how Morgan play in the next couple of games. But at the moment, South Coast have to play. They've got to do a lot better for themselves, because if they don't win today, then they're a lot more likely they might go down to play in Division 1 next season. They could be joining Detroit Dons in that division, because Detroit Dons were relegated, confirmed, on Saturday when they lost to Hassenfield 6-2, and maybe Phoenix could do the same thing here today, and there's a chance here. Poulsen could have scored to make it 1-0, and a good save there from Keith James. But Phoenix could join the party. They could join with Detroit Dons in relegation confirm if they don't win the next couple of games. They've got 3 games left, and they've got to be very careful. They've got to be in these few games anyways. They have to be more accurate. They've got to be, if they can. There's a chance here. Offside. Referee's put his flag up for offside for Lucas Perez. But Phoenix, of course, 10 years in the top flight, 10 years in the PremierLiga. Since 2010, they've been in this division, and since then, they've always been a Premier League club. But this could come to an end today. It could be, not today, but it could be ending soon. It could be. So, the most wins they can get now before the season finishes, then the better it will happen. So, can they try and do that? Let's see. 10 years in this division, they might come to an end in a few games' time, or if depending on Morgan's results and also on Tomito's results as well. It could be. The chance for Pennant. Could be a goal here for Phoenix. Oh, very close. I think South Coast are more worried about the Europa League. They're all worried about, because I say if they win against Liverpool in the 2 Europa League semi-final legs, then Liverpool, South Coast could play in the final. Maybe one more win, they can get into the Champions League. Even though South Coast are one of the little clubs in the Premier League, one of those mid-table teams, might get Champions League next season. They could do if they win the Europa League. And that's they're more focused on, David Atkinson's team. He had a good year, I think he's had for South Coast. Yeah, he's been having a very good year. They lost 3-0 against Pompey on Wednesday, though. That was disappointing. But they can just move on from that and maybe try and beat Phoenix here today. Clearance away there. Still 0-0 between these two teams. Bit goalless around. Header. Chance here for William Hansberg now to Baez. And that is it. And that is actually, half time. Score is South Coast Rangers 0, Arsenal Phoenix 0. And we know that Phoenix might get a good draw here today, but they've got to be very careful on Morgan's results and Tomito's results and etc. because those teams have got extra games they've got coming up. And if they win their matches and they fail to beat theirs, Phoenix, and they'll be relegated. And 10 years in the top division could come to an end, but not today. They won't be, because they've still got enough points to stay up though, because the other teams are like 3 or 4 points behind or are in front of Phoenix. But it can happen. It can change. But let's get to the second half anyway. Let's just stop waffling now. Let's get straight to the second half. Here we go. Let's get straight into it, and we are back here for the second half. Oh, what was that about there? Awful defending right there. Gave that away there to to Baez. What the hell? What the earth the defender was doing right there? Gave that away there. Awful defending. Baez comes off anyway. It's replaced by Gala for South Coast. Now Will Hansberg. Oh, very good pace here from Gala here. A goal! South Coast are in front. And that's a goal, crucial goal. And Cristiano Farino equalises. Very good goal indeed. And yeah, I can understand the feelings on the Phoenix's players, because we know that this defeat might come to an end for them today. If they lose, they won't go down. They've still got enough points, but it all depends on Morgan and it all depends on Tomito's results. If they win their matches and they lose theirs next week, then Phoenix could be another casualty to go down with D3 Dons into Division 1 next season. And Adam Pearson's team gave up. They look like they're hopeless. They feel a little bit. I know he has picked up good results through Christmas break. They were in survival scrape they were, and then they started dropping back into the relegation places after losing a few back-to-back defeats. But yeah, not been good for them really necessarily recently. I know this league's very competitive and they haven't done at all what they've been asked to do. But they can still stay up though, still mathematically possible, but we'll have to wait and see about that. And that's going to be a free kick. And by the way, guys, coming up a bit later, it's going to be Warenord versus Inter Taloga. The battle of the two teams are fighting out for the league title, because Inter Taloga are second in the PremierLiga with 88 points, and Warenord with 92 points at the top of the PremierLiga. If Warenord win today at Warefield Stadium here on ESPN tonight, then that means that Warenord will clinch the PremierLiga title today. They'll be confirmed as champions of the league if they win against Inter Taloga at their home ground later on today. If there's a draw, then they won't win the league. But if they win today, then they win the league, confirmed. So that's pressure, that is. Now, Hulk, anyways, but back to the goalkeeper. They've got some younger players they've got coming through the ranks of Arsenal and Phoenix. Imagine they go down to Division 1. Then they'll have to get some players sold and etc. to a lot of clubs, possibly, because they're down to Division 1 next season. It's not good money down there. You don't earn that lot in the Premier League. Remember, the Premier League is more of a famous league. This league's more of a rich league it is. You won't get enough in the lower leagues. I wonder why teams go bankrupt in that league. If you go up in Division 1 to the Premier League, then you are so relieved you'll be, because then you'll be financially secured as a club. Because lower leagues, you can't get enough funds, you don't get in teams. So there you go. Good chance here. Good possible chance here, maybe. Save there from the goalkeeper. Now, are you? Now, Dempsey. Chance here for a goal for Phoenix. Oh, Smitzer. He could have made it a goal open opportunity there. That could have been a goal to make it 1-1. Even Adam Pearson came off his seat right there when that goal was going to be a chance from Hulk's assist. Oh. You can see how frustrated he is on the sidelines, Adam Pearson. Because that could have been a very good ball on the plate right there, but he just bottled it. But anyways, that could be that. Warenord could win the Premier League title tonight if they beat Inter Taloga. If they don't win against Inter Taloga, then they won't win the league, because Inter Taloga is just not that far from Warenord. And Inter Taloga win today against Warenord, they might put pressure on Warenord possibly to win the league title, possibly. You just never know about that. But anyway, we've got 1 minute to play, and it's all over. And it is all over indeed. South Coast do get the victory. It was only a 1-0 win for them. They've got to play Liverpool on Thursday in the Europa League semi-finals. But here today on Monday's Bank Holiday Monday on May Day, it's been a very good win that's been for South Coast. They take the 3 points. They get the victory. And Farino gets the goal. Full-time score at the Beach Camp Stadium. It was, of course, South Coast 1, Arsenal Phoenix 0. And the other games here today, we know that it was RB Newport 1, Los Andreas Pompey 2. And also the other game as well was played here today. Another game was also played. It was actually Sporting Sun Lake 2, Kings Park Rovers 1. Right, that'll be that for the stream.